Hey YouTube, welcome back. I'm on a little bit of a hiatus. I haven't really worked on anything since I got the GS340 going. Oh, Bonnie, she's running good. I've been driving her almost every day. So I acquired a piece of my dad's history. That this is one that he brought out of the woods at an auction, maybe somewhere, I don't remember, but I do know he had to split the case and the motor was stuck and everything, and I happened to acquire this thing because, you know, it's a piece of my dad's history. It's something I wanted. Getting rid of some tools and stuff that he had. We're just kind of cleaning house, and I got what I want out of it, things I remember from my childhood, which maybe I'll show you that at the end of this video, but I want to show you what I got. So this is my dad's Ford 8N. I do know that. I'm not sure of the year. I believe 1952 or something like that. I don't know. It is a front distributor 4-cylinder. I have been tinkering on this thing for a couple weeks now, and it was neglected, you know, since my dad had passed in 2020. They were using it to bush hog and stuff around here at my stepmother's place. And, you know, I just decided I had to have it, so I got it. I notice I do have a fuel leak, but a couple things I've done to this. This had the original carburetor on it, and I took that off and noticed that it was pretty gummy and crappy and just needed cleaned up and needs a good clean. And I still have it. There's nothing wrong with it. It needs a new needle and seat, but I went ahead and got one of these Amazonian ones on, so that, you know, don't strike me with lightning, Dad. I just had to, I just wanted to get it going. So I did that, and I also put a new points and condenser in it, new coil up under there, new plugs. Went with Champions. I know that sounds weird coming out of my mouth, but they're probably the best ones for this situation. Other than that, just put some gas in it and a new battery. Now, I know I didn't show any of the stuff where I, you know, got it going and all that, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There's some things that, and I guarantee it's with all YouTubers, there's things that you just want to yourself, and this one was. But one thing I am going to take you for a ride on is exactly that. I'm going to take you for a ride. We are going to drive this thing about, I'm guessing it's 3 miles, 4 miles down the part of a highway and through field road and stuff, and I'll take you along for the ride and get it home. And you know, it may amount to nothing. It's just an old Ford 8N, you know, but it means a lot to me. So let's get this thing fired up and let's go for a drive. One thing about these is they were actually made for people that aren't 6'3". And my dad was a little short dude. He's about 5'6", 160 pounds, and he fit on this perfect. Me, not so much. Well, let's see if she starts, if I can do this one-handed. Make sure we're out of gear. Oh, need some gasohol. Uh-oh. Well, how am I going to do this? Oh, I guess I could do it with my hand and my foot. Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah. Little foot stomping, little choke pulling. All right. Clutch. Reverse. Yeah, buddy. And this one is actually a 4-speed, but we don't need to be going that fast. Let's just crank her up a notch, drive her around the yard first, see how she does. I haven't driven it since I got it going. Yeah. Oil pressure looks good, if the gauge even works, knowing my dad. He was one of them ones that he figured if you didn't see what was wrong with it, there was nothing wrong with it. Well, I think we're just gonna hit the road. Nice little cruise. Looks like it might rain on me too. That's all right. Let's just get her home. Nice and easy. Bouncy ass, thank God. Damn. Get her done, son. Easy now, easy. Getting the death wobble. She don't like fourth gear on the road. Yeah. A rattle trap. Yeah, damn. I'm in fourth gear. I ain't hardly got any RPMs going. No death wobble. Nobody behind me. Just the road. That ain't good. Well, jerk me around, why don't you? Don't like the hill in fourth gear, that's the thing. God damn. There's death wobbles again. Need to change those out, definitely. Wow. Tie rods are shot. Definitely ain't taking this on power tour. Jesus. Well, that's a little bit too much giddy up. Slow her down a hair. There we go. There we go. Woo-hoo. Beautiful day. Well, she made it home. No no problems to speak of other than the death wobble, but that seems to be normal. I do see that my little glass ball here is leaking like a sieve, so I'm gonna have to address that. It's probably, it looks like it's leaking out of here, so I'll have to change that line. That's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and shut that. Battery's not hot. Nothing's hot. Everything's in working order. Now, he used this thing to bush hog, and he had a finishing mower and a blade, and he loved to put his disc behind this, and he'd go down with his case. He had a case VAC that he would take to his bottoms and just plow and disc for no reason, you know. Just gave him those glory days when he was younger and on the farm back in the 30s and 40s. Yeah, during the Depression. He loved these old tractors, and I guess what am I going to do with this thing? Well, let me tell you. The reason I have this, the reason I wanted it, is because we have a lot of old school parades and stuff like that around here. And there's plenty of these tractors around with my dad's name on them. Some really cool old rare ones. And nobody in the family, you know, and that's fine. They're not into it like I am, but this kind of means a lot to me to have this one. I'm going to clean it up and make it more of a show tractor. Not too showy, you know how I am, but I'll make it a parade. You know, we can take it on parades, make a little plaque to, you know, who built it, you know, a little history, and find out more about it, because I really don't know a lot about it other than it's an 8N. I don't know the year. I'll figure that out. I haven't really looked it up to find out, but hey, you know, the one thing that I got that's for me and just for me. But I thought I'd bring you a little bit of it in. But while I got you, let me show you that we were going through some of my dad's old things, and I found the very first tool that he ever handed me when I was real little. We're talking, it was in the 70s, probably 4 or 5 years old. This right here was the first tool that my dad ever handed me. And you can see right there, that is an old school Champion feeler gauge gap setter. I remember I was 4 or 5 years old. He was replugging his cutlass, and he handed me that, and he said, "Here, gap those plugs." I had no idea. But that was the first automotive thing I'd ever done, and I was glad I found this and that stuff. And you know, I kept a hold of that. There was some tools that I found that I remember the first time I ever grabbed them. That's what it means to me. The first time I ever grabbed this wrench, or this vice grips, or this, you know, anything. And I have most of those, and I don't need them all. It's just more crap in my garage that I don't need. But that right there, that is the first tool that Irish Outlaw Garage ever touched. You know, if you don't like this video, I don't care. I think you figured that out by now. I really don't care what anybody thinks. To it, you know, I take suggestions, we'll say that. But that's what's going on with this thing. It's going to be a parade / toy around here. Maybe haul some cars up to the garage with it for fun. And, you know, I'm just going to take care of it. Maybe restore it a little bit. Put some, you know, update it. Because this was his user tractor. This was not his one that he rebuilt to show people that he could do it. This was his user. He used it, God, almost every day. So anyway, I appreciate y'all watching. Short little video. Take care of yourself. Like, subscribe, all that crap. All right? Maybe share it. Show people my stupidity. See ya.